Welcome back. Thank you. Sorry for the interruption. Things happen all the time. It's part of why you have to deal with things the way you deal with things some days. You learn to appreciate a lot of stuff when you are in a situation like mine. But I chose this. I chose this. Freaks even funnier. Now, I decided that today I've been doing a lot of Mr. McNasty. Mr. McNasty, they love him. They love the shit talking. They love the hate. They love the shit talking and the hate. And it's a fun thing to be able to hate on people at the same time as shit on people. I love it. It makes me happy to be able to do that. It makes me happier that there are people that can still have fun without being dicks. So, here we go. Let's get into why I have you here today. I have you here so I can tell you a story. Well, thing is, after the story, I've got to go back to being Mr. McNasty and do some more nastiness. He's got to come back and do his thing. Anyway, today's story takes place on the moon. Colony was finally established. Earth was a shithole and it was terrible. And we decided that we'd build some domes on the moon's surface, live there. Possibly, maybe. It'd be good. It's already space. Only a few people would be able to go there. We wouldn't have lots. What happened? The moon did harbor life. It's just underground. We hadn't really done too much exploring of the subterranean part of the as the resources on Earth reached their limits and people started to starve and die and the atmosphere gave way and gamma rays started burning the crap out of everyone, they said fuck this. Those of us who can afford to should leave. Being foolish, like most humans are. Anyway, about 10 years after the first colony and domes were established, some began to explore some of the subterranean caverns, find out what lay beneath. All the while, there's a whole civilization of subterranean moon-dwelling people. They had a vast, vast city, a whole world built under the surface. Everything was fine with us being on the surface until we dug into one of their cities. And at that point, things became tense. Now, the problem with the subterranean aliens, obviously, is because, well, I should say subterranean indigenous creatures, was the fact that they didn't have eyes. They were underground, so there was no need for them to see anything, but they could hear very well, they could feel very well, and they could smell and taste better than anything anybody had ever known. So basically, they didn't need eyes. They had sort of like a blind sonar without it being sonar, but they knew where everything was. Now, because they had been underground for so long, they didn't even have eyeballs or eye sockets. Therefore, thinking that if you would shine bright light at them, they'd be scared. Nope, didn't work. Humans tried that first, and of course, we resorted to the things that we do normally. We shoot and destroy things. Well, needless to say, the war on the moon was one that no human was even ready to take. Number one, they had no idea how many of these fucking things there were. They figured it was a small infestation of animals or creatures that they cared nothing about. You know how humans are. Once we stake a claim, it's ours. We were the first ones there. Nothing else matters. Well, the moon people weren't hearing that. Their massive tunnel systems and of subterranean cities also had things like, I don't know, bombs. These things being up under cities of the human settlements, they made a very critical decision to level some of their underground cities, plunging whole domes right down into the ground. Thousands of humans died. Earthlings were then plunged into a war with the moon being small and them becoming overpopulated. What if we go to Earth, take their planet from them, dig into their underground tunnels, and build a life for ourselves? It's 20 times the size of our place, possibly warmer. Might be better for the pictures of what Earth had turned into. But then again, I mean, they live underground, so what difference does it make? They've been living on the moon for thousands of years without any type of vegetation. How they were living is beyond me. I'm assuming that they were a race of cannibal-type creatures, which they were, and they left and they went to Earth. The first few ships that landed unnoticed. Human populations on the moon started to rebuild and flourish, spun around the Earth. Of course, humans spread their spore. Pesky humans, they're like roaches. They'd see our ships flying in space, and immediately they would descend upon us and destroy us. Like bugs. Funny thing is, we were the last thing that anybody would consider a bug. But to these great civilizations that had learned peace, we were insects. They were not going to put up with us coming around and messing up their little thing that they had going for them. It just wasn't the thing that they wanted to deal with, you know. It was stupid. You know, they couldn't have that. Now, I'm going to continue the story in like 2 seconds. Are you coming in? Come on in. Why don't you have a seat to do this story, because I have a place to be. Thank you, SDW Communications. I didn't even smoke anything. Do you want to smoke something? No? Well, that's because I have the clip. The little piece that was in the thing over there.
You know I can smell that as soon as I walk in the door, right? Like,
I think that is the story I'm going to tell. See, we all think that the moon was changed. It's crazy. I was scared for my life. I looked over, her eyes were turning yellow, sort of like in the movie Thriller. You ever seen that shit? Not the movie, but the video. When he's like, oh, and the claws come out, and the fucking lips and teeth and the whiskers. It was, oh God, craziness. But I'm telling you, I mean, I was scared for my life. She lunged at me, ripped the shirt off, to put the goddamn spray hose back where it belongs. I'm gonna choke you with it. I saw the anger in her eyes. I immediately knew she wasn't fucking around. She was dead serious. I ran for my life. Tried to get to the door. She clipped me. Boom, fell down. Bam! Smashed my head against the door. Couldn't get out. My head was stuck against it. Terrible. I did a little kung fu dodge move. The ceiling, holding on to the light, jumped down, smacked me, bow, oh shit, claws, ripped my face. It's terrible.
this is live.
Yes, it is, Sean Teasel. It's very live. They need to be warned. In fact, I don't even want to smoke this right now. I'll smoke it outside, where it's safe. Sean Teasel's nose is so sensitive. You can smell them a mile away. They try to come with the bullshit. I've seen it happen. I laugh usually. They look at me and they say, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Do you know who the fuck you're talking to? I'm the one that you should be asking, is am I okay? Being held hostage by a werewolf. Y'all know this. Oh, that's what it is. You know she's a werewolf. So you know that I might have some silver bullets. So you're making sure that you're keeping your kind safe. Life depends on it. Now, I'm not finished. Once I was sworn to secrecy, and now I've told the story, so it's no longer a secret. She's allowed me to be a prisoner here in this little box. As long as I do as I'm told, I'm fed 3 meals a day. I feel like a prisoner, which actually I am kind of a prisoner. I suppose that I don't have much of a choice but to just hope and pray that I'm allowed to live out my days here. Maybe I won't. It's my job to protect her from the vampires that try to kill her. Well, it's my sworn duty. It's a terrible one. I like vampires. They're kind of cool. They're sexy as hell too, man. They don't turn into fuzzy, stank-ass dogs and wolf creatures. Who wants to fuck a wolf? It's gross. Vampire, on the other hand, yeah, there goes my mind wandering again to places that it shouldn't, right? Nope, it wanders where it wants to. Back to the space place on the moon. Vampires and werewolves and space aliens. Lizard people who come out the ground to chew on your feet. And you say, why are you talking about this? Omen, what the fuck does that have to do with anything that you're talking about? Nothing at all. That's why they're called stupid, scary stories. Because they're stupid as shit. Scary because you're wondering what the hell is wrong with the guy that's talking to you. That's the scary part. Is he crazy? He could be. He might be. He hears things. Sometimes they talk to him in the bed. I'm just like, oh, who's that fucking guy over there? And it's like, oh my God. Story number 3. The Day of the Dumb. When I say dumb, I don't mean dumb as far as like you can't talk dumb. I mean dumb as far as like you're just an idiot because you have not yet figured out that there's a process, and that process is to live your life in a way that is conducive to human beings. And that means leave other people's shit alone. Why are you bothering other people's stuff? I don't bother other people's stuff, and I don't like it when people bother my stuff. It makes me very angry when people, because I don't have any more stuff. They forced me to destroy the material possessions that I had before I left. I was very quite angry with this. I had amassed a collection of material, just material, simple material. Material from stores, little fabric shreds and things of that nature, and I had to leave them behind. Those were my material things. Now the only thing that I have is the wave of hot sauce that I swam in on, and I've been told to fuck that. It's crazy. There's a note here. It says, oh, yes, I will be attending this. I'll be there for that, and if there's a vigil anywhere where any of you are, I suggest that you go there. For all those slain by the police. Now here's a scary thought. You get pulled over. It's dark. You're the only one in the car. You have done absolutely nothing wrong. It's a dark night. The cop is getting out of his car, looks agitated, angry. Scary, isn't it? No, not scary. I guess you may not be of the people who have to worry about things of this nature. But for some of us, it's an absolute nightmare. Police officer's lights flashing. You want to reach for your glove box and get the registration and insurance, but you know if you reach before he gets there, he's definitely going to shoot you. If you reach while he's there, he might just shoot you anyway. Scary. God damn it. Sometimes I see things happening. I want to dial 911. I really do want to do my citizen's duty and say, hey, officer, some shit went down that the law needs to be involved with. But guess what? Me, it's not that I'm not a snitch, because I'm not a snitch, but I just don't call police for anything. Never have. I've been attacked several times. Police, no. Cops have asked me questions. No. Not that type of person, you know. They didn't get you when they should have got you, then they didn't get you. But rest assured, if I see you kill a child or do anything to a child, I'm telling the cops. Actually, I'm not going to tell the cops. I'm going to tell the people who will do to you what the cops won't do. Especially if you hurt children. See, this should frighten you, pedophiles. Any pedophiles that are out there, if there's any pedophiles that are watching. Or if you know a pedophile, or how about this, pedophiles? Just come subscribe to the OMG channel so you can hear nightmares of what would happen to you if I ever caught you. Oh boy, the torture I would bring to you would be terrible. First things first, I would lure you to my van with things like candy, except the candy that I would lure you with would be small children, little fake robot kids, like Vicky from fucking Small Wonder. You would chase after this little child, thinking that it was a real child. You'd run into the van. You'd see, oh shit, I'm in some deep trouble now. Oh yeah, you are, bitch. Does not end until you die. And you, my friend, are going to live for quite some time. I promise you. I promise you. Now I'm going to ask questions, of course, because I love to hear the psychological answers of fucking pedophiles. How it's somehow it's a child's fault. Oh, she's oversexual. Oh, she led me on. Oh yeah, really? 4-year-old child led you on? How? By running away? Yeah, that's not leading you on, asshole. That's survival. She was running for her life. You're a stranger who has ill intentions. And now you are my prisoner. He takes a look around my van of torture. He sees that I have implementations that are going to be something that he is not going to like at all. Chemical castration, they say, is supposed to work. No. Chemical castration? Yes. I suppose, depending on how you chemically castrate the son of a bitch, it might work. Here's my idea of chemical castration. Lye, maybe some bleach. I'm not sure yet. Whatever caustic chemical you can put into a cup or bottle or bucket. Then have him sit, just his balls, slowly into said caustic solution. And as they sizzle off, little bits by little bits, by little tiny bits, and he screams and writhes in agony, make sure you dip them all the way down, because we want to make sure that by the time this solution is done, there are absolutely no balls left. No scrotum, no balls, nothing at all. That's just the beginning, my good friends. That is just the beginning. Next. Next. I'd make sure my doctor friend was there to nurse the wounds to full health. Antibiotics would be started because, infection is usually the number one killer of human beings, even to this day. We forgot that. Day 2. Ballless, castrated man. Now screaming and saying, I have no balls. What am I going to do with no balls? I don't even paint it yellow. Stick it out of a hole and have Chim Chim the orangutan, or maybe a chimpanzee, or some other monkey of some sort, something that really loves bananas. We're going to fool it into thinking that your dick's a banana. I'm going to show you pictures of kids. Although it would pain me not for your dick to get ripped off like a fucking banana from a tree. So, here, I'm going to give you your poison. Watch it. Love it. Oh, you sick son of a fucking bitch. Come on, ape. I have a treat for you. Yeah, he'll be isolated in a room where he won't be able to tell that there's a huge fucking baboon ready to rip his goddamn privates right off. And as he's enjoying what he's watching, that sick, perverted piece of fucking filth, rip! Oh! Man! Could you imagine having your member torn from your body? Not cut, not surgically removed, not even snipped with scissors. Torn. Immediately, of course, we would have the doctor administer care and all types of other things that he would need in order not to die, because we don't want him to die, now do we? Yes. No. I've just been told a nightmare scenario. Snow. Friday, 2 to 4 inches in goddamn April. That's scary as shit. Especially for a person like myself. I mean, imagine if I'm on a bench when this happens. I'll be covered in snow. Somebody might not see me. I might get shoveled over. I'll be shaking myself like this. Snow will fly off my hair. Why? What is going on here? This is a nightmare, people. Well, I guess we could toss the penisless, ballless pedophile into the snow. He may enjoy that. But he's not going to enjoy what's going to happen next. And you know why he's not going to enjoy what's going to happen next? Because at which point he's going to say,
right.
I didn't even do anything. Not yet. I still haven't done anything. I was going to wait and go outside. Be safe. So as not to cause any issues for anybody else. Because, that's what I do. Not try to cause issues for other people. By isolating myself in places and still not being able to be isolated. It's a real strange thing. But that's not the case. Back to the torture. We take him out on the 3rd day and let him see normal human beings in life and all types of children playing and wondering. And we watch his eyes. Because see, that's where it is. I'm really trying to figure out how to help you people since I've been told that you have a medical condition. I want to help you. I want to help you so I can help my children. And to me, by helping you is to identify the root cause of your fucking disease. And to me, your disease is simply because you're a fucking sick fuck. And since we can't put you someplace else, since we have to respect your rights as humans, even though you are depraved pieces of fucking filth that I believe should burn, rot, and die, well, after seeing your face, after you've been returned to a life of seeing people around and everywhere, we bring you back and put you in an isolation chamber for the whole rest of the day, deprived of all noise, sight, sound, feel, taste, touch. Just, you're in there for a whole day. Fourth day, we take you out. And on that fourth day, yeah, you like to fuck little kids, don't you? Well, I'm gonna have somebody fuck you. Except, it's not gonna be another human being who even enjoys it. No, not at all. I'm gonna find some kind of an animal. Some animal, and I'm gonna have it beast you. And I mean beast you. Maybe a horse. I want it to tear your insides the fuck out, like some of you pedophiles do to young girls, so they can never have fucking children again. You sick sons of bitches. Now I know some people are probably saying, Jesus Christ, man, this story seems more dark than funny, and yes, it's scary, but not in the way that I wanted it to be scary. Well, as I say many times over and over again, the only people who should be offended by what I'm saying are pedophiles. So, pedophile, if you're offended, hey, drop me a DM and tell me that you were offended by my story so I can therefore find out where you are. And I will just let the people around you know that they should keep an eye on you. I'm not going to tell them to hurt you, just keep an eye on you. You know, if you're a pedophile, that's what the world should do. Police can't usually do anything until after the fact. And after the fact is after the fact. See, I respect that father in fucking Texas. Caught that guy trying to fucking sexually assault his daughter and beat his ass to death. To death. In front of his child. He didn't push her away and say, no, don't see this. No, he beat her ass to death right there. To a bloody pulp. With his bare hands. That's gotta feel good. Ooh. I can only imagine the satisfaction of being able to totally destroy someone who was about to totally destroy your child. We'll let this finish playing out for a hot second. I hear a lot of people talking a whole lot of shit about what everybody needs to do, but nobody seems to be doing anything. Yeah, that's right. I woke up, stood across, looked at everything that I could see for miles. No more pedophiles in sight. They were scared to come out. Good. Some of them turned themselves in, like a lot of the drug dealers and things did down in the Philippines, saying, yes, turn yourselves in. You won't be killed in the streets. Well, no, it was true. You wouldn't be killed in the streets. You'd be killed in an organized fashion in front of everybody to see. After, of course, you were tortured for weeks. Weeks. Some of you we'd torture for years, depending on the severity of your crimes. But you'd be tortured for at least weeks. Because the torture that some of these children go through lasts a lifetime. I know, I've seen it. I've seen the PTSD and the non-trust, loss in faith in humanity altogether. Simply because some little fucking piece of shit couldn't keep his goddamn dick in his pants and away from a child. Or women keeping their fucking fingers and things away from children. Yeah, you guys get it too. It's not just men. There's some sick, twisted fucking chicks out there. They think it's okay. They don't see anything wrong with it. Oh, they're nurturers. Women are such nurturers. They've been playing this game for so long. Our stupid asses don't even realize what's going on anymore. We're blind, and I've lost something that I'm looking for, and I'm getting a little fucking frustrated with that. But now I found it, so I'm happy with it. And I have two questions for everybody here. Well, every one person here. And the one question I have for you, person, is who are you? I'm curious. I see you here. You seem to come almost every time I post and come online. And I thank you for it. It's very nice. But your anonymity worries me. I say that to say this. I don't know if you think it is a joke, but I don't trust people. They have given me absolutely no reason to trust them beyond knowing what they will do if given the opportunity. And if given the opportunity, all people do is try to better themselves. And then they get mad at me because I'm not like that. They can't believe that I'm a genuine person that really likes helping people. Well, you don't have to worry about that shit anymore, people. See, I'm back where they gave me the name Schemes, folks. I don't know if you know what that name was given to me for. Let's just put it this way. No matter what I did, no matter where I went, I was able to take care of myself, whether I knew people or did not know people, because there was one thing I knew, and that's how to hustle that instead of drugs. So I did. Fixed yards and did yard work and landscaping and fucking chopped down trees and put up sheetrock and fucking helped do electrical stuff. I did a whole bunch of shit and I really needed to make. So at that time, having this job, which was wonderful, under the table, cash, money in hand. People loved us, man. I saw houses that you people have never seen in your life. And I'm talking about properties so vast, like mansions. I ain't fucking joking with you. $1 million homes. Beautiful shit. And I wanted that. And I knew I was not going to get that being the guy fucking cleaning his yard. Or could I? See, my mind back then was one of, I want to be flashy and fly and wear jewelry and have clothing and all this other shit. You know, the butter. Not the guns, but the butter. Now, motherfuckers, all I want is the guns. Lots of them. But I don't want the butter anymore. Butter tastes good. Salty, creamy, some sweet, depending on if you get the sweetened kind. Then, of course, I was not always a salty person. But, you know, life sometimes has its own goddamn fucking plan for you. And a lot of time that plan is not the plan you want it to be. It's not the plan you want it to be. You know what that plan is? Somebody else's fucking plan. Christians like to call it God's plan. Muhammad, I guess, would say it's Allah's plan. The Jew want it to. Now, I think somebody needs me to explain to them exactly what I mean, and even have, which is pretty much anything I set my mind to. Basically, I have me now. So interrupting any one of those streams is fucking directly with me. So think of me, gorilla, silverback, male. You've approached my family pod. Now my family pod is my hot sauce. You're trying to fuck with it. You're trying to fuck with it. Now see, that scares me, because without it, I don't know exactly what else I'm going to do. There's nothing else for me to do. Anybody really thinks I'm going back to work for any fucking body, you can kiss my goddamn ass. And I mean that. 2 lips planted firmly against my butt cheeks. It's crazy. One wants to punch the other one wants to punch that one. Your butt cheeks are clapping together. It's annoying as fuck. You sound like you're farting. You're not even fucking farting. People are looking at you like you're fucking crazy. It's like, God damn it, son, what's wrong with you? There's any good and good. Because it's gonna get good better. For real. I mean, what's so bad about me being successful from selling hot sauce? Are you afraid that I might actually make money? Be rich, perhaps? Oh, wouldn't that be? You're lucky I don't want to be rich. You're lucky, because If I really did want to be rich, I would go so goddamn hard at just making money. And then guess what? I would lose track of why I make the hot sauce in the first place. Because I fucking love hot sauce. And make it so they can't craft your own sauce. Run with them. Sango's Tears is an exclusive though. You can't have that. Either can you have Rango's Mango Tango, or the Hot Latina, or Blood of Apophis, or Blood of Chaos. Type A, Type B, Type A positive, Type B positive, negative, negative. Oh god damn it, there's a list. Should I read it? I'm not gonna read it because I don't want to. Like, how many sauces can you make? How many sauces can you make? How many fruits and vegetables are there in the world? How many peppers? How many different combinations of said fruits, vegetables, and peppers? Well, that's how many goddamn sauces I can make. Questions that you ask, foolish ones. Why are you so foolish, people? We're lucky that this afternoon I'm gonna cook food. I'm gonna leave now because I'm going to make some type of a pork chop delight of meat. But I will be back later tonight. And Stalker, the one who watches me and says nothing, which makes me very uncomfortable. Maybe I'll just sleep and you can watch me sleep. Would you like to watch me sleep? You can watch me sleep if you want to watch me sleep. I think it's cool. If you want to sing me little lullabies, why not? Type something in the damn chat for God's sakes. It's driving me insane. Actually, it's not. But thank you. Because it'd be cool though if I could invite you to StreamYard. You could show your face. We could sit here and talk together in a nice way because I'm a nice person. As long as I'm left alone. Sit there because the longer you're sad, damn. Everybody else's life is good. Nobody's life should suck. Nobody should think that my life sucks. I'm homeless. Not destitute nor a bum. Just homeless. I'm actually healthy. Someone asked me earlier today, are you a nomad? I am a nomad. This is just one stop along my path. Where I end it, I don't know. One's called home. Far away from the people who are nothing to me. Nothing. Don't look for me. Because I don't want to be found. Not by any of you. Now that I'm gone. Here's the thing. Why are you talking shit about someone who's not there? I find that to be so... it makes me feel like it's important to y'all. That your miserable little lives can't go on without me. You guys are so sad. Stupid scary stories, but the music got kind of sad, so let's just talk about how sad you all are. That you're so worried about what I do that you watch me every fucking day. And I'm happy that you watch. Have the house. Take it. It's all yours. About one who has been followed around by evil entities things. It's one that used to follow me all the time. All my life, this motherfucking thing followed me. All the fucking time. And you know when he stopped? The day I left fucking Connecticut. So that means his ass is back there with y'all motherfuckers. So keep talking shit. When he starts fucking with you, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I really am. I haven't. None of you have. I spared you of that nonsense. And keeping something like that at bay is trying to save you all from yourselves and from this. You wouldn't let me. You forced me away. And he didn't want to come with me this time. That's why Mr. McNasty came back. This one, he has a debt he feels must be paid to him before he leaves there. Or before he leaves existence. And I'm not sticking around to help him pay that debt. It's not my debt to pay. I feel sorry for the person, though, that he set his sights on. I really do. Because he's a sick, twisted, demented entity. He takes joy in your suffering in ways that you don't even know is suffering. But you'll figure it out. In 5 years from now, when you're that you've been doing his bidding all this fucking time. You know, there's a reason why they say you have to confront your demons. Well, they're not joking when they say that. I ran for mine. It's the only way I could get away from him. He had his claws in deep. But somebody else shook him a little bit loose. Freed me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. He loves deceitful pieces of shit. Hated me because I wasn't deceitful enough. You know, I lied for my family. was tricky and deceitful to help other people besides myself. He didn't like that, but it still played into his whole deceit and trickery shit, so toast is dead. Game is played. Chess, checkmate, bitch. You can't beat me. None of you can beat me. You even thought it. It really was. I don't need to physically fight anybody. My brain is big enough. Given the time and the chance, entire life. Watching other people judge and be mad at me being happy about what I'm doing. Mad that I don't want absolutely nothing to do with it. You want to be a fucking parasite and something? Crap. That being said, I gotta keep changing these goddamn titles. I wish they would just change automatically when you fucking put in the new day and just automatically put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fucking goddamn it. Well, as the music gets more epic, which means we're coming to the end of our segment. Please remember to tune in later today when you get that notification that Omen G is going live on No Order Without Chaos and No WC. Well, tune in to see whatever I happen to be doing. I might spit freestyles, I might talk shit, I might tell stories, but whatever it is, it'll be chaotic. So have a good